And we're on. Are we on? Yes, we're on. So after the previous video, I went to take a quick nap because I was a bit tired from waking up early, and I ended up sleeping for 5 hours. Yep. So now it's around 1 a.m. and actually it's more 1:50 a.m. and starting this. Wow. Now here's the thing. I noticed that OBS is shitty at recording HDR. So yeah, but I do want to play with HDR on because it looks awesome. So I don't know. I don't know what to do. So yeah, OBS doesn't record HDR. I did a quick look online, and it's very rare to see HDR. Not to see, like to for it's very expensive to get HDR recording gears. So maybe I increase the contrast a tiny bit. But no, I want the full HDR experience, so I don't know. So it looks like I might not upload this series after all. Maybe on my second playthrough I just yeah, maybe on my second playthrough I'll play without HDR, but I really wanna play with HDR, and recording it will be a bitch. So yeah. Anyway, we're back here with Jenkins and Alenko.
Smells like smoke and death. Oh God, what happened here?
Caden and Jenkins.
What the hell are those?
Wow. Wow, the shooting is much better. Yes. Yes, they did it. The madman. Just a second. Let me try fixing the sound. Yeah, it's good, I think. Right? But the shooting sound is too high. But I do wanna keep the music and the vocals. Show sound effect volume tiny bit like this. Let's say 60 and try.
Oh God, what happened here?
Fatigued. I forgot there are fatigued. Oh no, Jenkins! Oh no! Don't you die on me.
Area secured.
Medigel is needed to heal injured squad mate. Omnigel can be used to bypass decryption and electronics channels. Both can be acquired defeating enemies. Okay. Okay. Jenkins. Nice.
Got some burned out buildings here, Shepard. A lot of bodies. I'm gonna check
Perfect.
it out.
As you gain level, use the squad screen to improve ability. Press K to exit the squad screen. Okay, you have 2 abilities. I'm gonna put you. You're gonna be my. What do we call it? My. Like, he will have all the decryption. the decryptions and electronics. Also some first aid. Yeah, you're gonna be my healer. Okay, then Alenko. Journal, head to the dig site. Okay. Monster the weapon. I can run outside combat! Hooray! Use space to issue order. Okay. Z to attack your target. QE, C to recruit manpower. Okay. Take cover. Am I playing on max difficulty? Yes. Insanity. Nice. It's weird that I didn't die yet. Gas thrown. Wow. This looks awesome. Well, I'll the gel. Yeah, I definitely want HDR on, so yeah, I probably won't upload those videos. Jenkins.
Take out those hostiles.
You take them out.
Thanks for your help, Commander. I didn't think I was gonna make it.
Ashley Williams, you're welcome.
Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams of the 212. You the one in charge here, ma'am?
Are you okay?
Are you wounded, Williams?
A few scrapes and burns, nothing serious. The others weren't so lucky. Oh man. We were patrolling the perimeter when the attack hit. We tried to get off a distress call, but they cut off our communications. I've been fighting for my life ever since.
What happened
Where's
to
the
your
rest of your
unit?
squad?
We tried to double back to the beacon, but we walked into an ambush. I don't think any of the others... I think I'm the only one left.
Don't blame yourself, you abandoned them. What killed them? Well, I abandoned my man too, so I know a bit about it.
This isn't your fault, Williams. You couldn't have done anything to save them.
Yes, ma'am. We held our position as long as we could, until the Geth overwhelmed us.
The Geth haven't been seen outside the Veil in nearly 200 years. Why are they here now?
They must have come for the beacon. The dig site is close, just over that rise. It might still be there.
Come with
We
us.
could use your help, Williams.
Aye, aye, ma'am. It's time for payback.
What do the guests want?
What else do you know about the Geth?
Just what I remember from history class back in school. They're synthetics, non-organic life forms with limited AI programming, created by the Quarians a few centuries ago. They were
Limited
supposed
AI
to be a source
programming.
of cheap labor, but ended up turning on the Quarians and drove them into exile. Well, after that, they just kind of disappeared behind the Perseus Veil. Nobody's really heard much from them since.
Tell me everything you know about the beacon.
They were doing some digging out here to extend the monorail and expand the colony. A few weeks ago, they unearthed some Prothean ruins, and the beacon. Suddenly, every scientific expert in the colony was interested. That's when they brought us in to secure the site. I don't know much about the beacon itself, but I heard one of the researchers say this could be the biggest scientific discovery of the century.
What happened to the researchers at the dig site?
I don't know. They set up camp near the beacon. The 232 was with them. Maybe their unit fared better than mine.
Describe what happened leading up to the attack.
We were sent out a couple of nights ago from the main colony to secure the area. Seemed like a routine patrol, until the Geth hit us. We never knew they were coming.
What happened to the researchers at the dig site?
I don't know. They set up camp near the beacon. The 232 was with them. Maybe their unit fared better than mine.
Have you seen a Turian Spectre around here?
There aren't any Turians on Eden Prime. None that I've ever met. Not sure I'd be able to tell if one was a Spectre anyway.
If you saw this guy, you'd know. Carries enough firepower to wipe out a whole platoon. Luckily, he's on our side.
Sorry. Like I said, no Turians.
Tell me everything you know about the beacon.
They were doing some digging out here to extend the monorail and expand the colony. A few weeks ago, they unearthed some Prothean ruins, and the beacon. Suddenly, every scientific expert in the colony was interested. That's when they brought us in to secure the site. I don't know much about the beacon itself, but I heard one of the researchers say this could be the biggest scientific discovery of the century.
Move out!
Move out! Press escape to go to the squad screen. I'll give 10 point. Okay. You are. I have great plans for you. You have very bright and fruitful future. Yeah, you're gonna do some damage with assault rifle, and you're a soldier. Okay.
The beacon's at the far end of this trench.
Light armor, human, take all. That's yeah. I should remove tutorials. Onyx, Scorpion 1, no, Scorpion 1 is much better, okay. And Alenko, the same. Ashley William, nah, she has a better one. Actually, no, there's 14, 63, 10, 12, biotic, tech, biotic, protein. Nah, mine is better, okay.
Smells like smoke and death.
We thought this world was safe until the Geth showed up.
Run away! Oh. Cover is not working. Wait, how do you take cover? Okay. Like this. From behind, press left mouse button to pop up and fire. Hold right mouse button to pop up. Okay. Press G to throw grenade. Press it again to detonate. So how do you take cover? Okay. So I approach. Okay. What the hell? I leveled up. Ooh. Okay, they are letting me win here. Right. 6 points. Okay. I definitely want lift and singularity. Those two will be my main stuff, so I need to unlock singularity and I need to unlock this lift here. Alright, so let's put some points. Okay. Caden, my friend, you'll be a healer. Ashley William, I have great and prosperous plans for you. My friend, soldier, okay, assault rifles, combat armor, assault training. Oh, remove this. Wait, undo. Unlock adrenaline burst and like this. What? You have 2 points, 2 more points. Yeah, take barrier and you gonna sentinel. Awesome. Now for the abilities. Okay, how do you quick? Let's see, 3, 4, 2, 1. Combat, use first aid. Switch to pistol. Okay, quick slot 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, how do we do quick? Oh, quick slot are up there. All right. Warp is always at 2. Throw is at 3. Ooh, awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. HDR looks awesome. Great. Pistol, scimitar, and hammer sniper rifle. Let me check this pistol. Equipment, pistol. Striker 1, nope. Shotgun. Yeah, maybe. Can you carry a shotgun? No. Ah, yes, you can. Okay. Ashley Williams. Okay.
This is the dig site. The beacon was right here. It must have been moved.
By who? Our side or the Geth?
Hard to say. Maybe we'll know more after we check out the research camp.
You think anyone got out of here alive?
If they were lucky. Maybe hiding up in the camp. It's just on the top of this ridge, up the ramps.
Up the ramp to your...
Change of plans, Shepard. There's a small spaceport up ahead. I want to check it out. I'll wait for you there.
Okay.
That man was still alive when they stuck him on the spike.
Killing us isn't enough. The Geth want us to suffer.
Eden Prime.
Impaling victims instead of just shooting them. There must be some reason behind it.
Classic psychological warfare. They're using terror as a weapon.
They're not using terror. Okay, so it's up ahead. Let's go.
Looks like they hit the camp hard.
It's a good place for an ambush. Keep your guard up. Oh god, they're still alive.
What did the Geth do to them?
Husks. What?
That door. It's closed. Security lock's engaged.
No.
Humans. Thank the Maker.
Hurry! Close the door before they come back.
Tell me what
How did you
happened.
end up in this shed?
We hid here during the attack. They must have come here for the beacon. Luckily, it wasn't here. It was moved to the spaceport earlier this morning. Manuel and I stayed behind to pack up the camp. When the attack came, the Marines held them off long enough for us to hide. They gave their lives to save us.
No one is saved. The age of humanity is ended. Soon, only ruin and corpses will remain.
What else can you tell me about the attack?
It all happened so fast. 1 second we were gathering up our equipment. The next we were hiding in the shed while the Geth swarmed over the camp.
Agents of the destroyers, bringers of darkness, heralds of our extinction.
We could hear the battle outside. Gunfire, screams. I thought it would never end. Then everything went quiet. We just sat there, too afraid to move, until you came along.
Did you notice a Turian in the area?
I saw him, the prophet, leader of the enemy. He was here before the attack.
That's impossible. Nihilus was with us in the Normandy before the attack. He couldn't have been here.
I'm sorry, Manuel's still a bit unsettled. We haven't seen your Turian. We've been hiding in here since the attack.
Can you tell me anything about the beacon?
It's some type of data module from a galaxy-wide communications network. Remarkably well preserved. It could be the greatest scientific discovery of our lifetime. Miraculous new technologies, groundbreaking medical advances. Who knows what secrets are locked inside?
We have unearthed the heart of evil, awakened the beast, unleashed the darkness.
Manuel, please. This isn't the time.
What's wrong with your assistant?
Manuel has a brilliant mind, but he's always been a bit unstable. Genius and madness are two sides of the same coin.
Is it madness to see the future? To see the destruction rushing towards us? To understand there is no escape? No hope? No. I am not mad. I'm the only sane one left.
Yep.
I gave him an extra dose of his meds after the attack.
Say goodnight, Manuel.
You cannot silence the truth. My voice must be heard. Ugh.
Oh my God! What did you do?
That might have been a little extreme, Commander.
You can't just go around whacking people in the head.
I thought something different would happen.
Just a little bump on the head. Let him sleep it off.
I suppose you're right. By the time he wakes up, the meds will have kicked in.
Williams, take us to the spaceport.
Good luck, Commander.
Renegade +9. Oops. I didn't mean to. Okay, William, take us. You're not taking us, I'm taking us.
Saren. Nihilus. This isn't your mission, Saren. What are you doing here?
The Council thought you could use some help on this one.
I wasn't expecting to find the Geth here. The situation's bad.
Don't worry. I've got it under control.
Oh shit. A second. I wanna see. I wanna see something. Calibration. If I increase it tiny bit. Let's see how this goes. Wow.
Off in the distance.
It's a ship. Look at the size of it.
Now that's a big ass ship. Damn. Goosebumps. away. Ask. Okay, they are oh, what the hell? Shoot him!
Not in the middle of a fight!
Yes! Okay, what do I have here? I have a sniper rifle. What the hell? Aren't I an adept? Why can I carry a sniper rifle? I ain't complaining, but sure.
Commander,
Nihilus.
it's Nihilus.
Something's moving over behind those crates.
Wait! Don't shoot! I'm one of you! I'm human!
Sneaking up on us like that nearly got you killed.
I'm sorry, I was hiding from those creatures. My name's Powell. I saw what happened to that Turian. The other one shot him.
The other
The
one.
hell are you talking about?
There were 2 Turians here. Your friend and another one he called Saren. I think they knew each other. Your friend seemed to relax. He let his guard down. And Saren killed him. Shot him right in the back. I'm just lucky he didn't see me behind the crates.
Then what
Where'd
happened?
Saren go after he killed Nihilus?
He jumped on the cargo train and headed over to the other platform. Probably going after the beacon. I knew that beacon was trouble. Everything's gone to hell since we found it. First that damn mothership showed up, then the attack. They killed everyone. Everyone. If I hadn't been behind the crates, I'd be dead too.
How come you're the only one who survived? Why didn't anyone else try to hide behind the crates?
Fishy.
They never had a chance. I was already behind the crates when the attack started.
Wait a minute. You were hiding behind the crates before the attack?
Sometimes I need a nap to get through my shift. I sneak off behind the crates to grab 40 winks where the supervisor can't find me.
You survived because you're lazy?
First, let's investigate.
Tell me about the Geth attack.
It was quick. 1 minute that ship was descending, the next, those Geth were swarming over the platform, thousands of them. They must have been inside that mothership. They shot anything that moved. It was a massacre.
Next
Is there
beacon.
anything else you can tell me about the beacon?
They brought it here this morning. We loaded it up onto the train and shipped it to the other platform. Hard to believe that was only a few hours ago. Feels like a whole other life.
Ship.
Tell me about this mothership you saw.
I saw
I've
it
never seen
too.
anything like it before. It was huge. Landed over near that platform. The whole place got dark as it came down. And it was making this noise, this sound that bored right into your brain. That's what woke me up. The attack came a few minutes later.
Fuck, what are the 2 options to say? Okay, I shouldn't have investigated.
Tell me about the Geth attack.
It was quick. 1 minute that ship was descending, the next, those Geth were... They must have been inside that mothership. They shot anything that moved. It was a massacre.
We need
Okay,
to find that beacon before
fine.
it's too late.
I missed
the
a
cargo
few
train. That's where the
Paragon
other Turian
points,
went.
but that's fine. Journal, area map. What's here? Medgel. What? More guess. The hell? What are you shooting at? Put some more. Are you gonna just spam barrier all day long? Okay. They are dead. Let me try off to see how this goes. It still looks fine. Still looks great actually. Let's play a bit with HDR off and then we'll see. The sniper. Shoot them. Not here. Yes, trooper. I definitely need my singularity. No, no, not now. No. Kill him. What the hell? It's still clumsy. It's still as clumsy as I remember. Heal. No. Not H. How do you heal? V. Okay. What are they shooting at? Oh, there you are. Who remains? No one. Okay. Go, go, go. Saren.
Set the charges. Destroy the entire colony. Leave no evidence that we were here.
So the beacon. Shepard Commander.
Demolition charges. The Geth must have planted them.
Hurry! We need to find them all and shut them down.
Let's go. Shit. Okay. One right here. I'm farting on it to disarm it. Okay. Ready gel. One here. There are 3 enemies left. Go there. Yes. Set the charge. Sniper rifle and light armor. Nice for Cordian. Upgrade the charge. Here you go. Nice.
Take out those hostiles.
Alright, don't give me order. Go away. Go away! No! Go away! Shoot him! Shoot him, you useless piece of shit! Nice. Looting. Looting. Is there any loot here? H. Fatigued. Loot. Easy decryption. Cool. Ammo upgrade, take all. Nice. More loot here. I hate fatigue. Oops. Fuck. Sniper rifle, shotgun. Give me all those loot. Anything else on that side? Well, you can run, but like you get fatigued in 2 seconds. Anything else here? Nope.
We thought this world was safe until the Geth showed up.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I can't wait, I can't wait. Alright. That was the tutorial mission.
Normandy, the beacon is secure.
This is
Request
amazing.
immediate
Actual working Prothean technology. Unbelievable.
It wasn't doing anything like that when they dug it up.
Something must have activated it.
Roger, Normandy. Standing by.
You stupid fuck.
Shepard!
No, don't touch. It's too.
You stupid fuck. Distinguish service metal completed in prime. Nice.
We identified the ship that touched down on Eden Prime, the Normandy, a human alliance vessel. It was under the command of Captain Anderson. They managed to save the colony.
And the beacon.
One of the humans may have used it.
This human must be eliminated.
Doctor? Dr. Chakwas. I think she's waking up.
You had us worried there, Shepard. How are you feeling?
I'm okay.
Minor throbbing. Nothing serious. How long was I out?
About 15 hours. Something happened down there with the beacon, I think.
It's my fault. I must have triggered some kind of security field when I approached it. You had to push me out of the way.
Yep, you were careless.
I expect better of you, Lieutenant. You endangered the entire mission.
Don't be so hard on him, Commander. We have no idea if that's what actually set it off. Unfortunately, we'll never get the chance to find out.
The beacon exploded. A system overload, maybe. And the blast knocked you cold. Williams and I had to carry you back here to the ship.
I appreciate it.
Physically, you're fine. But I detected some unusual brain activity. Abnormal beta waves. I also noticed an increase in your rapid eye movement. Signs typically associated with intense dreaming.
I was dreaming. It was more like a nightmare.
I saw... I'm not sure what I saw. Death, destruction... Nothing's really clear.
I better add this to my report. It may... Oh, Captain Anderson.
How's our XO holding up, Doctor?
Well, all the readings look normal. I'd say the commander's going to be fine.
Glad to hear it. Shepard, I need to speak with you. In private.
Aye, aye, Captain. I'll be in the mess if you need me.
Sounds like that beacon hit you pretty hard, Commander. Are you sure you're okay?
Poor Jenkins.
I don't like soldiers dying under my command.
Jenkins wasn't your fault. You did a good job, Shepard.
Did we leave Gunnery Chief Williams back on Eden Prime?
I figured we could use a soldier like her. She's been reassigned to the Normandy.
Williams is a good soldier. She deserves it.
Lieutenant Elenko agrees with you. That's why I added her to our crew.
Intel dropped the ball, sir. We had no idea what we were walking into down there. That's why things went to hell.
The Geth haven't been outside the Veil in 2 centuries, Commander. Nobody could have predicted this.
You said you needed to see me in private, Captain?
I won't lie to you, Shepard. Things look bad. Nihilus is dead. The beacon was destroyed and Geth are invading. The Council's going to want answers.
We have
I didn't do
nothing to
anything
hide.
wrong, Captain. Hopefully the Council can see that.
I'll stand behind you and your report, Shepard. You're a damned hero in my books. That's not why I'm here. It's Saren, that other Turian. Saren's a Spectre, one of the best. A living legend. But if he's working with the Geth, it means he's gone rogue. A rogue Spectre's trouble. Saren's dangerous, and he hates humans.
Why does he hate humans?
Why?
He thinks we're growing too fast, taking over the galaxy. A lot of aliens think that way. Most of them don't do anything about it. But Saren has allied himself with the Geth. I don't know how, I don't know why. I only know it had something to do with that beacon. You were there just before that beacon self-destructed. Did you see anything? Any clue that might tell us what Saren was after?
Just before I lost consciousness, I had some kind of vision.
A vision? A vision of what?
Whoa, it was a warning.
I saw synthetics. Geth, maybe. Slaughtering people. Butchering them.
We need to report this to the Council, Shepard.
Stuff.
What are we gonna tell them? I had a bad dream?
We don't know what information was stored in that beacon. Lost Prothean technology? Blueprints for some ancient weapon of mass destruction? Whatever it was. Saren took it. But I know Saren. I know his reputation is politics. He believes humans are a blight on the galaxy. This attack was an act of war. He has the secrets from the beacon. He has an army of Geth at his command, and he won't stop until he's wiped humanity from the face of the galaxy.
Not if I can help
I'll
it.
find some way to take him down.
It's not that easy. He's a Spectre. He can go anywhere, do almost anything. That's why we need the Council on our side.
They are just politicians.
When have they ever done anything for humanity?
If we expose Saren as a traitor, the Council will revoke his Spectre status. I'll contact the Ambassador and see if he can get us an audience with the Council. He'll want to see us as soon as we reach the Citadel. We should be getting close. Head up to the bridge and tell Joker to bring us into dock.
Okay. Let me see. Okay. Talk.
Glad to see you're okay, Commander.
Aim.
Commander, I'm glad to see you're okay. Losing Jenkins was hard on the crew, and I'm glad we didn't lose you too.
He will be missed.
Yeah, I wish I could have done something to save him.
That's not what I
You
said.
did everything right. It was just
I said
bad
I'll
luck.
just mourn him.
It's been a hell of a shakedown, Cruz. Our first mission ends with one Spectre killing another. The Citadel Council's not going to be happy about that. Probably use it to lever more concessions out of the Alliance.
You've been around.
You've got a good grasp of the situation. You a career man?
Yeah, a lot of biotics are. We're unrestricted, but we sure don't go undocumented. May as well get a paycheck for it. Besides, my father served. I made him proud when I enlisted. Eventually. But is that why you're here? Because of your family?
My family were homesteaders on Mindwar. I'm the only one left. But I've moved beyond that.
Oh, that's right, a Coos. I imagine that bought you any post in the fleet. Word is we're heading for the Citadel, ma'am. Can you, tell me why?
Yep.
The captain hopes the ambassador can get an audience with the council. Tell them what Saren's been up to.
Makes sense. They'd probably like to know he's not working for them anymore. Whatever happens, we'll be ready, Commander. Joker's waiting for you on the bridge.
Dr. Shock
Yes,
was...
Commander? Is there something you need?
How did you end up serving on an Alliance ship?
I enlisted right out of med school. Earth always seemed boring to me. Too safe, too secure. I figured the colonies were teeming with exotic adventure. I wanted to travel the stars, tending the wounds of tough soldiers with piercing eyes and sensitive souls. Turns out military life isn't quite as romantic as I'd imagined. But humanity needs the Alliance if we want to keep expanding through the Traverse, and the Alliance always needs good doctors. So I stayed on to do my part.
Ever think you made the wrong choice?
Sometimes I think about opening a private practice back on Earth, or maybe taking a position at one of the new med centers out in the colonies. But there's something special about working on soldiers. If I left the Alliance now, I'd feel like I was abandoning them.
What do you know about Captain Anderson?
I've served with him for a few tours now. He knows when to let things slide and when to crack the whip. The crew knows he's seen pretty much anything they'll ever run into. And he cares about the people under his command.
How well do you know the
Read the
lieutenant?
books.
I'd never worked with him before this mission, but he has an impressive service record, over a dozen special commendations. Tends to keep to himself, though. Maybe because of the headaches. It's not easy being an L2.
What does that have to do with it?
Well, most biotics now use the L3 implants. Lieutenant Elcors was wired with the old L2 configuration. Sometimes there are complications.
What kind of complications?
Severe mental disabilities, insanity, crippling physical pain. There's a long list of horrific side effects.
Thank you, Google.
He's lucky. He just gets migraines.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
I should go. I missed it so much. especially.
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. The crew could use some good news after what happened to Jenkins.
Now, if I say he'll be missed, she'll just say, I wish I could have saved him, and blah 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 blah.
Jenkins was a valuable part of this crew.
Part of me feels guilty over what happened. If Jenkins was still alive, I might not be here.
You will be here.
You're a good soldier, Williams.
I have very
You belong
bright
on Normandy.
future for you.
Thanks, Commander. I appreciate that.
You have a very special role. This.
Things were pretty rough down there. Are you okay?
I've seen friends die before.
That's what
Helped
she
being
said.
a Marine. But to see my whole unit wiped out, and you never get used to seeing dead civilians. But things would have been a lot worse if you hadn't shown up.
Yeah, you
We
helped.
couldn't have done it without you, Williams.
Thanks, Commander. I have to admit, I was a little worried about being assigned to the Normandy. It's nice when someone makes you feel welcome.
You're very
I
welcome.
think you're gonna fit in here just fine, Williams.
Definitely, you have a very special role in this. Fix the thing. Okay. Right. Okay, I need to tell Joker to dock, but okay, one more try. Calibration, HDR on. Yeah, what's back here? Wait, do we have the same haircut? Nah. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's
I'm
leave.
glad you're okay, Commander. Losing Jenkins was hard enough on the crew.
Codex. I should read the codex. Maybe in the next video. But now I have something very special coming.
Good timing, Commander. I was just about to bring us into the Citadel. See that taxpayer money at work.
Let's see. Here we go. Goosebumps.
Look at the size of that ship.
The Ascension, flagship of the Citadel fleet.
Well, size isn't everything.
Why so touchy, Joker?
I'm just saying you need firepower too.
Look at that monster. Its main gun could rip through the barriers in any ship in the Alliance fleet.
Except the Normandy.
Citadel Control, this is SSV Normandy, requesting permission to land.
Stand by for clearance, Normandy. Clearance granted. You may begin your approach. Transferring you to an Alliance operator.
Roger, Alliance Tower. Normandy out.
Normandy, this is Alliance Tower. Please proceed to Dock 422.
Welcome home.
This is an outrage! The Council would step in if the Geth attacked a Turian colony?
The Turians don't found colonies on the borders of the Terminus systems, Ambassador.
Humanity was well aware of the risks when you went into the Traverse.
What about Saren? You can't just ignore a rogue Spectre. I demand action!
You don't get to make demands of the Council, Ambassador.
Citadel Security is investigating your charges against Saren. We will discuss the CSEC findings at the hearing, not before.
Captain Anderson, I see you brought half your crew with you.
Just the ground team from Eden Prime, in case you had any questions.
I have the mission reports. I assume they're accurate?
They are. Sounds like you convinced the Council to give us an audience.
They were not happy about it. Saren's their top agent. They don't like him being accused of treason.
He's dangerous.
Saren's a threat to every human colony out there. He needs to be stopped. The Council has to listen to us.
Settle down, Commander. You've already done more than enough to jeopardize your candidacy for the Spectres. The mission on Eden Prime was a chance to prove you could get the job done. Instead, Nihilus ended up dead and the beacon was destroyed.
That's Saren's fault, not hers.
Then we better hope
Should
the
read the
CSEC
books.
investigation turns up evidence to support our accusations. Otherwise, the Council might use this as an excuse to keep you out of the Spectres. Come with me, Captain. I want to go over a few things before the hearing. Shepard, you and the others can meet us at the Citadel Tower, top level. I'll make sure you have clearance to get in.
And that's why I hate politicians.
I like Ashley sometimes. So to access the map, perfect. Alright, let's hack. Alliance patrol report. Captain Hendricks reported some unusual energy readings during a patrol of the Argos Rho cluster. She had particular concern about the Hydra system, but was recalled before her team could investigate further. No patrols are scheduled for that sector. Do we want to send in the recon team? So that's a mission.
I can't tell the aliens from the animals.
You fucking racist.
Well, they've built themselves quite the lake.
You fucking racist. You fucking racist.
Place is a little too...
Fucking racist bitch. What the fuck? Okay, let's look on here. You see, Kaden is lucky. Kaden is lucky that she is a racist bitch.
I understand what you're saying, but these allegations are very serious. This is serious. My reputation is at stake. I spoke with the consort in confidence, and her alone, and she betrayed their confidence. All right. I will look into it for you. In the meantime, do not do anything rash.
The Elcors and the Volus. Look what I have here.
EarthClan, you are in the wrong place, I think. Your ambassador is next door in the large office.
Chastising remark. Don't be so rude, Dan. At least introduce yourself.
I am Din Korlak, Volus ambassador. Is there something I can do for you, EarthClan?
Oh, well, tell me about the Volus.
I'd like to know more about the Volus.
I'm sure our history and culture would bore you, EarthClan.
History.
Actually, I would like to know more about your history.
My people came to the Citadel shortly after the Asari Solarians had discovered it. We were instrumental in establishing a standardized galactic economy. However, despite our long association with the Citadel and our many contributions to galactic society, we still do not hold a seat on the Council.
Tell me about Volus culture.
We are tribal by nature, but our ways are not violent. We barter and trade our lands and tribe members in order to increase status. Larger tribes often engulf smaller ones and eventually split again. Our society is very malleable, and our government is always shifting and changing. Since we're not physically adept, we trade our services for protection.
What is this place?
You are in the embassy for the Volus and the Elcor.
Your ambassador is next door, in his own office.
Oh.
In this shared space, I aid my fellow Volus when I'm not being interrupted.
Someone is in a bad mood.
What is it you do here?
I look out for the best interests of the Volus people. No easy task considering how often we are overlooked by the Council.
Chastising rebuke, Din. The Council favors your species greatly.
You are naive. The Earth Clan will be invited to the Council long before our species will.
Why aren't the Elcor or Volus part of the Council?
All species must prove themselves before they join the Council. All but the Earth Clans, it would seem.
Dismissive. Ignore the Volus ambassador, human. He is incorrect in his assessment.
Really? How long have we been waiting? How long do you think we'll continue to wait? Bah, this talk is wasted on the humans.
I so
You seem
cranky.
to have a bit of a chip on your shoulder, Din.
You humans are new to the Citadel, and yet the Council has granted you great favor.
Chastising rebuke, Din. Your species has always been granted many concessions. Volus territory has expanded tenfold since coming to the Citadel.
Details. We still have no real say in the decisions that affect Citadel space.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Yes, yes. Good day, Earth Clan.
Oh. Better. Kellen.
Pleased greeting.
Oh.
It is always good to see your kind. I am Ambassador Kalen. Genuine query. Is there something I can do for you this day?
Why do you explain what you're about to say?
Our people communicate less through words and more through scent and slight movements. Plainly, we discovered our vocal expression was not enough to convey the feelings of our conversations to other species.
Why do you bother, Kalen? These Earth Clan don't really care about our ways.
I do.
Remorseful response, Din. You don't truly believe that, and if you do, I am very sorry for you.
Tell me more about your species.
Genuine enthusiasm. I delight in telling the history of my people. It is agreeable to share our culture with others.
Tell me about the history and origins of the Elcor.
The Elcor were just beginning to explore Council space when the Asari first made contact with us. With their help, we discovered the relay closest to our system, and from there the Citadel. Proudly, within one lifetime we established a regular route to the Citadel, and quickly became one of the more active species living on this great station.
I'd like to know more about the culture of the Elcor.
Frankly, we Elcor prefer the safety and familiarity of our own colonies to the confines of space travel. Our society is built on small, tight-knit groups, though we are always welcoming to outsiders. Our government tends to be very stable. Our people are not very comfortable with sudden changes.
What do you do here?
Modestly, I work to bring the problems and the requests of the Elcor groups to the attention of the Council.
Ha! They only give us these positions to keep us quiet. The Council doesn't care about our races.
Chastising rebuke. Your tone is inappropriate, Din. This human is not to blame for your malcontent or your misconceived suspicions.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Sincere farewell.
Let me tell you a quick story. So
enjoy your time on the Citadel.
So this was the first time I said, whoa, this might be one of the best game ever. When I met Callan and Din Korlak, the Volus and the Elcor, and I read their codex, which we'll do soon. But the thing is, when I heard about how the Elcors operate, like they communicate with each other through scent and motion, but since other species cannot understand scent and their voice is just monotone, they had to change the way they speak by saying what they feel before every sentence. That was like so fascinating to me that I decided to start thinking of more biological variations to aliens. Like, it was the first time where I really thought, maybe actually if there are aliens, maybe they have different types of way of communication than sound. Most movies, they just rely on the same human ways, like just sound or just talk, but in a different alien form. But Mass Effect was my first exposure kind of to completely other ways of communications and other biology. And it was then that I decided, before I die, I want to write my own sci-fi universe, which I'm doing very slowly, but it started there. And this is the first, like, one of the best points in Mass Effect. It exposed me to that kind of thinking. So yeah. Now I'm gonna read the codex and whatever I picked up so far, and then we'll continue the next video. Feel free to go to close it now if you don't want to hear the codex. Let's see the journal. We picked up an assignment. Go to the Hydra system in the Argos Row cluster and investigate. And we have 2 missions to expose Saren. Go to the tower. Okay. Codex. Holy fuck. So yeah, that's the end of the gameplay. Now it's all into the codex. Here we go.
Roughly 1200.
We heard this.
Roughly 1200.
Can I stop him from talking and read myself? Nah.
50,000 years ago, the Protheans were the only spacefaring species in the galaxy. They vanished in a swift galactic extinction. Only the legacy of their empire remains. They are believed to have built the mass relays and the Citadel, which have allowed numerous species to explore and expand throughout the galaxy. Prothean ruins are found on worlds across the galaxy. While surprisingly intact for their age, functioning examples of Prothean paleotechnology are rare. Time and generations of looters have picked their dead cities and derelict stations clean. Some believe the Protheans meddled in the evolution of younger races. The Hanar homeworld of Kajay, for example, shows clear evidence of former Prothean occupation. The presence of a former Prothean observation post on Mars has caused a rebirth of interventionary evolutionists among humans. These individuals believe the god myths of ancient civilizations are misremembered encounters with aliens.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab something to eat while we listen to the codex. Be right back. I have with me some things and tea and some snacks. So here we go.
The Elcor are a Citadel species native to the high-gravity world Dakuna. They are massive creatures, standing on 4 muscular legs for increased stability. Elcor move slowly, an evolved response to an environment where a fall can be lethal. This has colored their psychology, making them deliberate and conservative. Elcor's speech is ponderous and monotone. Among themselves, scent, slight movements, and sub-vocalized infrasound convey shades of meaning that make a human smile seem as subtle as a fireworks display. Since their subtlety can lead to misunderstandings with other species, The Elcor often go out of their way to clarify when they are being sarcastic, amused, or angry. Dacuna's high gravity impedes mountain formation. Most of the world consists of flat, open plains, which prehistoric Elcor wandered across in small family bands. Modern Elcor still prefer open sky and can become restless and uncomfortable on long starship journeys. The Geth are a humanoid race of networked AIs. They were created by the Quarians 300 years ago as tools of labor and war. When the Geth showed signs of self-evolution, the Quarians attempted to exterminate them. The Geth won the resulting war. This example has led to legal, systematic repression of artificial intelligences in galactic society. The Geth possess a unique distributed intelligence. An individual has rudimentary animal instincts, but as their numbers and proximity increase, the apparent intelligence of each individual improves. In groups, they can reason, analyze situations, and use tactics, as well as any organic race. Geth space is located at the trailing end of the Perseus Arm, beyond the lawless Terminus systems. The Perseus Veil, an obscuring dark nebula of opaque gas and dust, lies between their space and the Terminus systems. The Volus are a member species of the Citadel with their own embassy, but they are also a client race of the Turians. Centuries ago, they were voluntarily absorbed into the hierarchy, effectively trading their mercantile prowess for Turian military protection. Erun, their homeworld, lies far beyond the normal life zone of its star. However, the world has a high-pressure greenhouse atmosphere that traps enough heat to support an ammonia-based biochemistry. As a result, the Volus must wear pressure suits and breathers when dealing with other species, as conventional nitrogen-oxygen air mixtures are poisonous to them, and in the low-pressure atmospheres tolerable to most species, their flesh will actually split open. Volus culture is tribal, bartering lands and even people to gain status. This culture of exchange inclines them to economic pursuits. It was the Volus who authored the Unified Banking Act, and they continue to monitor and balance the Citadel economy.
See, this is also it was fascinating to me when this is ammonia-based biochemistry, and they breathe different thing than oxygen. They live in a different atmosphere, so that's rare to see actually in movies, in sci-fi, and all of that. So that was pretty fascinating the first time.
After the Geth secure a location, they round up and impale dead and living bodies on mechanical spikes. The spikes rapidly transform these victims into withered husks, extracting water and trace minerals, and replacing them with cybernetics. The cybernetics reanimate the lifeless flesh and tissue, transforming the bodies into mindless killing machines. Some Alliance soldiers refer to the husk-generating spikes as dragon's teeth, a reference to the mythological berserkers who sprang up from the earth wherever the teeth of the dragon Eris were planted. Dragon's teeth and husks bear little resemblance to other pieces of Geth technology. No one is sure why a synthetic race would bother to drain the minuscule amount of recoverable resources from organic corpses, though the value of reusing them as shock troops is obvious. The Citadel is an ancient deep space station, presumably constructed by the Protheans. Since the Prothean extinction, numerous species have come to call the Citadel home. It serves as the political, cultural, and financial capital of the galactic community. To represent their interests, most species maintain embassies on the Presidium, the Citadel's inner ring. The Citadel Tower in the center of the Presidium holds the Citadel Council Chambers. Council affairs often have far-reaching effects on the rest of the galactic community. 5 arms, known as the Wards, extend from the Presidium. Their inner surfaces have been built into cities, populated by millions of inhabitants from across the galaxy. The Citadel is virtually indestructible. If attacked, the station can close its arms to form a solid, impregnable shell. For as long as the station has existed, an enigmatic race called the Keepers has maintained it. The Council is an executive committee composed of representatives from the Asari Republics, the Turian Hierarchy, and the Solarian Union. Though they have no official power over the independent governments of other species, the Council's decisions carry great weight throughout the galaxy. No single Council race is strong enough to defy the other two, and all have a vested interest in compromise and cooperation. Each of the Council species has general characteristics associated with the various aspects of governing the galaxy. The Asari are typically seen as diplomats and mediators. The Solarians gather intelligence and information. The Turians provide the bulk of the military and peacekeeping forces. Any species granted an embassy on the Citadel is considered an associate member, bound by the accords of the Citadel Conventions. Associate members may bring issues to the attention of the Council, though they have no input on the decision. The Human Systems Alliance became an associate member of the Citadel in 2165. Spectres are agents from the Office of Special Tactics and Reconnaissance, and answer only to the Citadel Council. They are elite military operatives, granted the authority to deal with threats to peace and stability in whatever way they deem necessary. They operate independently or in groups of 2 or 3. Some are empathetic peacekeepers, resolving disputes through diplomacy. Others are cold-blooded assassins, ruthlessly dispatching problem individuals. All get the job done one way or another, often operating outside the bounds of galactic law. The Spectres were founded after the Solarians joined the Council. For many years they operated in secrecy as backroom problem solvers. Only after the Krogan rebellions did their activities become publicized. Assignment of a Spectre is less contentious than a military deployment, but makes it clear that the Council is concerned about a situation. Humanity's first contact with an alien race occurred in 2157. At that time, the Alliance allowed survey fleets to activate any dormant mass relays discovered, a practice considered dangerous and irresponsible by Council-aligned races. When a Turian patrol discovered a human fleet attempting to activate a relay, they attacked. One human vessel survived, retreating to the colony of Shanxi. The Turians followed, quickly defeating the local forces. Shanxi was occupied, the first and to date only human world to be conquered by an alien species. The Turians believed the handful of ships they defeated represented the bulk of human defenses, so they were unprepared when the Second Fleet, under Admiral Castany Drescher, launched a strong counteroffensive, evicting them from Shanxi. The Turians mobilized for full-scale war, drawing the attention of the rest of the galaxy. The Council quickly intervened, forcing a truce. Fortunately for humanity, the First Contact War was ended with a diplomatic solution.
Yep. We were almost went extinct because the Turians are the strongest fleet and we were barely out of our shells, so yeah.
The terminus systems are located on the far side of the Attican Traverse, beyond the space administered by the Citadel Council or claimed by the Human Systems Alliance. It is populated by a loose affiliation of minor species, united only in their refusal to acknowledge the political authority of the Council or adhere to the Citadel Conventions. Their independence comes at a price. The terminus is fraught with conflict. War among the various species is common, as governments and dictators constantly rise and fall. The region is a haven for illegal activities, particularly piracy and the slave trade. At least once a year, a fleet from the terminus invades the nearby Attican Traverse. These attacks are typically small raids against poorly defended colonies. The Council rarely retaliates, as sending patrols into the terminus systems could unify the disparate species against their common foe, triggering a long and costly war. Biotics is the ability of rare individuals to manipulate dark energy, and create mass effect fields through the use of electrical impulses from the brain. Intense training and surgically implanted amplifiers are necessary for a biotic to produce mass effect fields powerful enough for practical use. The relative strength of biotic abilities varies greatly among species and with each individual. There are 3 branches of biotics. Telekinesis uses mass-lowering fields to levitate or impel objects. Mass-raising kinetic fields are used to block or pin objects. Spatial distortion uses rapidly shifting mass fields to shred objects. Most organic species are capable of developing biotic abilities, though there are risks involved. Biotics are the result of an in utero exposure to element 0. This usually causes fatal cancers in the victim, but in rare cases, it coalesces into nodules within the fetus's developing nervous system.
Cool. Secondary, what do we have here? Personal history summary. Okay, there's something new. No. Citadel and Galactic Government statistics. Although the Citadel is equipped with Mass Effect generating element 0 cores, most of the gravity of the station is generated by the centrifugal force of rotation, rotating 3.5 minutes per revolution. Rotational gravity in wards 1.2 Earth, 0.2 Earth. Rotational gravity in Presidium 0.3 Earth. Total length open 44.7 kilometers. Diameters open 12.8 kilometers. Ward length 43.6 kilometers. Ward width 330 meters. Presidium ring diameter 7.2 kilometers. Presidium ring width 553 meter. Exterior armor thickness 13 meters. Population 13.2 million, not including keepers. Gross weight 7.11 billion metric tons. Height of the Presidium Tower 1047 meter. Those are the like tiny details that I love. Like you can play the entire game without caring about it, without reading it. I'm sure most of people who played it never read it, but like if you do the math and look at the numbers, they actually make sense. There was someone who actually put an effort into researching and writing those, so I highly appreciate this. We read the timeline. Starship sensors. Light lag prevents sensing in real time at great distances. A ship firing its thrusters at the Charon relay can be easily detected from Earth, 5.75 light hours, around 6 billion kilometers away. But Earth will only see the event 5 hours and 45 minutes after it occurs, due to the light speed limit. Defenders can't see enemies coming until they have already arrived, because there is faster than light travel and communications with no FTL sensors. Frigates are crucial for scouting and pick duties. Passive sensors are used for long-range detection, while active sensors obtain short-range, high-quality targeting data. Passive sensors include visual, thermographics, and radio detectors that watch and listen for objects in space. A powered chip emits a great deal of energy. The heat of the life support system, the radiation given off by power plants and electrical equipment, the exhaust of the thrusters. Starships stand out plainly against the near absolute zero background of space. Passive sensors can be used during FTL travel, but incoming data is significantly distorted by the effect of the mass effect envelope and droplet shift. Active sensors are radars and high-resolution LiDARs, laser detection and ranging, that emits a ping of energy and listens for return signal. LiDARs have a narrower field of view than radar, but LiDAR resolution allows images of detected object to be assembled. Active sensors are useless when a ship is moving at FTL speeds. I love this kind of information more than the primary one. So I wonder why they decided to voice the other ones, but not this. Technology. Biotics amps. Biotics manipulate mass effect fields using dozens of element zero nodules within their nervous system that react with electrical stimuli from the brain. It's like the force. Amplifiers allow biotics to synchronize the nodules so they can form fields large and strong enough for practical use. Amplifiers can improve a specific discipline or talent. An implant is a surgical embedded interface port into which amps are plugged in. On humans, the implant is usually placed at the base of the skull for convenient access, though the user must be careful to keep it free of contaminants. Implant ports can fit a variety of amps, and there is a growing market for modification and add-ons. The finest quality implants are amps, and amps are manufactured by Asari artisans, but the Alliance's L3 implants, first deployed in 2170, are a significant step forward. Real-time communication is possible thanks to the network of expensive mass relay buoys that can daisy-chain a transmission via lasers. Buoys are maintained in patterns built outward from each mass relay. The buoys are little more than a cluster of primitive, miniature mass relays. Each individual buoy is connected to a partner and another buoy in the network, forming a corridor of low mass space. Tight beam communication lasers are piped through these tubes of FTL space, allowing virtually instantaneous communication to anywhere on the network. The networks connect across regions by communications laser through the mass relays. With this system, the only communication delay is the light lag between the source of the destination and the closest buoy, so long as the parties remain within half a light second, around 150,000 kilometers of buoys. Seamless real-time communications are possible. Since buoys are maintained in all traveled areas, most enjoy unlimited instant communication. Ships only suffer communication lag when they operating off established deep space routes around uninhabited outer system gas giants and other unsettled areas. During wartime, convoys networks are the first target of attack. Once the network is severed, it can take anywhere from weeks to years to get a message out of a contested system. In systems where a buoy network has not yet been built or has been destroyed, rapid communications mean ferrying information through high-speed courier ships and unnamed data drones. Alright, what? There's still anything? Weapon and armor? Okay.
Hard suits use a dual-layer system to protect the wearer. The inner layer consists of fabric armor with kinetic padding. Areas that don't need to be flexible, such as the chest or shins, are reinforced with sheets of lightweight ablative ceramic. The outer layer consists of automatically generated kinetic barriers. Objects traveling above a certain speed will trigger the barrier's reflex system and be deflected, provided there is enough energy left in the shield's power cell. Armored hard suits are sealable to protect the wearer from extremes of temperature and atmosphere. Standard equipment includes an onboard mini-frame and a communications, navigation, and sensing suite. The mini-frame is designed to accept and display data from a weapon's smart targeting system to make it easier to locate and eliminate enemies.
Okay, so what the hell? Okay. I'll tab by mistake. Okay. Let's save. You save. Okay, that was it for this video. Oh, I'm looking forward to getting into this game. So thanks for watching and see you in the next video. Wise out.